TGIF, everybody. This just came in last night. After 18 months of investigations, charges being filed, Alec Baldwin is set to basically walk away from the fatal Rust shooting. This is from Deadline. Alec Baldwin not absolved in fatal Rust shooting, despite planned dropping of charges, prosecutors say. Ever hear the phrase money talks? Despite a heady day of news about special prosecutors in New Mexico planning to drop criminal charges against Alec Baldwin for his role in the shooting death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins on the set of Rust in 2021, the actor and producer may still face charges. Yes, they're going to dismiss without prejudice, which means it gives them the chance to gather more information and revisit this at a later date if it's deemed necessary. The special prosecutors Carrie Morrissey and Jason Lewis released a statement late Thursday regarding the decision to drop his charges, saying they may be refiled after further investigation. I'm going to skip this here. Now, here's the thing. Also, too, the armorer was also charged, but charges against her are not being dismissed, which is just absolutely freaking ridiculous. So, despite reports earlier in the day that former Rust armorer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed would also see her charges dropped, her status has not changed. Charges against Hannah Gutierrez-Reed remain unchanged, the prosecutor said tonight. My opinion, Alec Baldwin's going to walk away, and Miss Gutierrez-Reed is probably going to be charged. That's my opinion. Recently appointed special prosecutors Carrie Morrissey and Jason Lewis are expected to file paperwork soon, perhaps even today, to dismiss involuntary manslaughter claims against Baldwin. We hear. That designation means the case could be resurrected at a later date, as the prosecutors are set to further investigate what actually went down that terrible day on the Bonanza Creek Ranch set near Santa Fe, New Mexico. Lawyers for Rust armorer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed told Deadline that they expect her charges of involuntary manslaughter to also be dropped in the near future. I have a feeling that's not going to happen. A virtual status conference has been just scheduled for Friday before Judge Mary Marlowe Summer. Now, this also comes after there was a special prosecutor appointed, and Baldwin's attorneys went after that prosecutor saying, oh, they're a Republican, he won't get a fair shake because he's a Democrat, and that special prosecutor was dismissed. Both Gutierrez-Reed and Baldwin had pled not guilty earlier this year to the charges. Since an interview on ABC just weeks after the death of Hutchins, Baldwin repeatedly had insisted he did not pull the trigger on the 1880s prop gun that killed the cinematographer, an instance the FBI disagreed with in its report on the matter released last year. However, now Baldwin lawyers last month contesting the state of the gun. Further investigation of the firearm itself and whether it was somehow modified looks certain to be a part of any renewed probe we hear. So, again, the person that pulled the trigger caused a death on set is getting ready to, for right now, skate. The latest developments are occurring as production on a resurrected Rust was set to start in Montana, with Baldwin and director Joel Souza, who was wounded in the October 2021 shooting, originally scheduled to begin earlier this week. Rust 2.0 now is looking at starting Friday, we hear. So that could shift based on these new developments. The timing of the charges being dropped against Baldwin just before the new Rust production commences seems unusual, but we are told it's purely coincidence. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. The move by special prosecutors also comes days after the filing of the witness list for the preliminary examination became public. It looks unlikely that the preliminary examination, aka mini trial, will go ahead as scheduled. It was due to begin May 3rd. So, I mean, this is just, again, my opinion, but my opinion is this is just the guy with the money gets away with it. More than a year after Hutchins died on the Rust set, Baldwin and Gutierrez-Reed were charged in late January with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter, along with a mandatory 5-year firearm enhancement that later was cast aside as unconstitutional. The charges carried a maximum of 18 months behind bars and about $5,000 in fines if a jury delivered guilty verdicts. At the time, New Mexico officials made a plea deal with Rust Assistant Director Dave Halls, who was sentenced to 6 months of unsupervised probation. In the past weeks, Baldwin has received approval from Judge Mary Marlowe Summer to be absent from the preliminary examination / mini trial, where Summer would determine whether there is enough evidence to go to full trial. I mean, this is... yeah, this is just unbelievable. This is our legal system in today's day and age. I mean, if this was even 20 years ago, 30 years ago, this would not happen. So, just thought I'd get this out there because this broke last night that, yes, Alec Baldwin, as it appears right now, is going to have his charges dropped and he's going to skate for the incident that happened on the Rust set 18 months ago. So, comment. I'd love to hear your opinion. What do you think? So, smash that like button, comment, subscribe, share this video out with your friends. Hit the notification bell to get notified when I post content on a daily basis. And that's all I have for right now. Hope everybody has a great Friday, and we will see you in the next video.